Are you timid? Are you inferior? Get a lot of reservations or inhibitions? Shy? Fear? Then you've got an inferiority complex. But how to overcome inferiority complex? Inferiority complex is a feeling that you are not as good, as intelligent, as attractive, etc. as other people. It is a feeling that you are less important, intelligent, or skillful than other people. But how can we overcome this negative attitude that keeps on paralyzing us to pursue our goals and live according to God's original plan for us? Number one is trace the root of your inferiority complex. There are two kinds of inferiority complexes. The first is learned in childhood, while the second occurs when you are unable to meet goals you set for yourself. Both of types can vary in severity. An inferiority complex that comes from childhood can be caused by negligence, overly critical or shaming parents, bullying, exposure to negative messages in the media, and not getting to experience positive social experiences. An inferiority complex developed as an adult can occur when you feel that you are unable to accomplish things you set out to do, or when you feel harassed by your family, partner, or co-workers. Both types of an inferiority complex are associated with low self-esteem and making unfavorable comparisons between yourself and others. Number two is observe the following signs to yourself if you have an inferiority complex. Sometimes you may not realize that things you do result from your inferiority complex. However, the complex can affect how you think and act. When you are getting into relationships expecting the other people to fill a void in you. When you feel an urge to hide your true feelings and to instead put on a false face to convince people you're better than you think you are. When you often isolate yourself from others. If there is compulsive behaviors is being developed like shopping, overeating, drinking, or collecting. When you try to control, blame, or harm other people. If you are unable to accept compliments. When you are easy to manipulate or make conform easily. When you experience feelings of anxiety, reluctance to trust others, low self-worth, and fear of rejection. And number three is try to accept the causes of your feelings. Inferiority complexes may come from something in your past. To help you move past on it, you need to determine the root of your feelings. It may be a bad childhood abuse experience, traumatic event, a broken family, or a combination of people putting you down over the years. Reflect on your past. Try to remember experiences that could have caused the inferiority complex. Some of these things might be buried deep because of how painful or hurtful they are. Learn to forgive yourself and others that had caused your ill feelings that made you inferior. Determine who you feel inferior to. If you have an inferiority complex, then you feel inferior to someone else. Ask yourself who you feel inferior to. Try to be as specific as possible or start broad and narrow it down. Now let me ask you, do you feel inferior to attractive people? People with more money? Smarter people? Successful people? Try to go from one of those to a specific name of someone in your life that makes you inferior. When you figure that out, ask yourself how those people or that person isn't superior to you. Can he play the guitar or keyboard piano like you? Can he sing? Does he have your work ethic, your caring attitude, your family values? Number 5 is break down your complex now. One way to start dealing with the complex is to break it down. Start with characteristics that you feel inferior about. Look at them logically, not emotionally. Are you perceived flaws that bad? If the answer is still yes, remember that everyone has traits that would like to improve. What you see as a flaw may not seem like one to someone else. Maybe no one may notice our large chin, although it's all you ever think about. You may think your baldness is a flaw, while some people find bald men sexy. Your perceived flaws do not and must not control you. Even if you have a large chin, or overweight, or are bald, that doesn't define you. That's just one small part of you. It only controls and defines you if you let it or if you permit it. Now, since everyone has flaws, this is not a reason for a complex. The over-exaggeration of your flaw and the self-consciousness you develop because of it causes the feelings of your inferiority. And the inferiority is made up and in your head. Better yet, if you stop comparing yourself to others. Remember, we are designed unique as our thumbprint, because we are fearfully and wonderfully made, created in the image of God. I love what is written in the Bible, for you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. Psalm 139 verse 13. So starting today, say no to inferiority. I am not inferior anymore. Consider like, share, comments, and subscribe on this channel. Thank you for watching. God bless you.